Despite a pretty serious downturn in sales over the past few seasons, not every company has given up on the pure sport segment. And this is a good thing, because we really love pure sport ATVs, and one of the most loved of all time is definitely Honda's 450R. What's great about Honda's decision to continue developing and selling the TRX 450R is that even when everyone was selling race bikes, the Honda was still one of the most desirable and sought after units on the market, and for very good reason. To understand what makes the minds at Honda tick, you have to understand a little bit about their history. Honda has been building race machines since before many of their competitors even existed. When it comes to racing and building competitive race equipment, Honda knows what's up. All of Honda's lineup, including its sport ATV offerings, are built with similar basic principles in mind. Make it work, make it last. And the 450R certainly delivers on those two principles. The heart of this vehicle is its liquid-cooled 450cc 4-valve mill that breathes through a 40mm Cayenne flat slide carb and titanium intake valves. Its unicam drivetrain setup is simple and efficient, and its twin-sump lubrication system separates the engine oil from the transmission oil for cleaner, more efficient operation. To say the 450R's motor has power would be like saying Chuck Norris can throw a punch. Technically, yeah, but the description is almost insulting in its simplicity. Down low, this motor pulls hard. Gobs of torque literally whip you out of the corners and onto the straightaways with aggression. There's no lack of top-end pull here either though. The power curve on this bike extends way up into the higher RPM ranges, so you can hold the gear longer down a straightaway without having to shift. Thanks to the 4-roller design of the Cayenne flat slide carb, throttle pull is super light, which results in more control at the throttle and less fatigue at the end of the race. The TRX 450R comes from a long line of winning Honda chassis designs. This is not an all-new or completely redesigned platform. It's been tweaked and improved over time to be the best it can possibly be. The double A-arm front suspension setup is pretty basic in its design. It features a really nice set of fully adjustable Showa shocks and works fine for the average rider. But what it lacks in excessive engineering becomes a pretty dull point after a pro racer adds their list of abundant and easily accessible upgrades. The ProLink rear end connects to the swing arm with a progressive linkage and is damped by another fully adjustable Showa piggyback shock. Overall, the 450R's suspension setup is good for a beginner and fully upgradable in every way for a pro. Ergonomically speaking, a bigger rider will probably feel a bit cramped on the 450R, but this can be said about pretty much any sport quad these days. The same ergonomics that make an ATV fast on the track make it feel small to a bigger rider. It is a trade-off, and not one the 450R should be penalized for. While this vehicle has been built primarily as a race bike, many people who buy it will be riding it on trails and in the dunes, so Honda has been sure to outfit it with features that suit both types of riders. Electric start and a decent set of Dunlop knobby tires are something both trail riders and racers will appreciate. Certainly a trail rider or someone riding in the desert wouldn't want to ride without them, so Honda has made sure to include both on even the 450R. On a track, the TRX 450R is composed. Its suspension is plush and fully adjustable to suit any track condition. Power output is smooth and controllable, and it handles flat and very predictable. In the sand, the 450R is again very predictable and smooth. While it would certainly benefit from a proper sand tire, even the stock treads aren't terrible. From pulling wheelies up steep sand walls to getting airborne off long drops to railing corners, the 450R feels like it was made for this. By utilizing their many years of experience in the off-road industry and enviable racing history, Honda has molded the TRX 450R into a vehicle that dependably performs exactly how you expect it to, no matter where you decide to ride it. And in our opinion, you can't ask for more than that.